The energies are super intense right now. We're seeing some huge activity right now on the Schumann Resonance. And of course, we have that coronal hole, which is blasting Earth with massive solar wind density. We have a lot of things going on right now. We gotta talk about that new moon energy because trust me, right now, we're definitely going through a massive transformative time right now. It is the start of a new astrological year as spin, but this new moon is kicking it off like no other. So, of course, let's get into this. So, things are really ramping up right now. On the Schumann resonance, as you can see, what is it, April 18? Um, let's be honest, on the 16th, we actually had some serious activity coming in. Amplitude 42. And then, of course, amplitude 2 was super duper high. I think around 70, believe it or not. That's insane, right? Coming into the 17th. Right now, it's really calm on 18th. But we do have some very odd activity, which I will be getting into on the 17th. So around midday for the 17th, I did make an update for this. Power 53. Then, of course, these are quick bursts of energy. These are quick bursts. Nothing sustained here. Everything's very quick vertical spikes. Was sustained, really strong energy, not sustained. White is incredibly intense. These were quickly, just straight up quick bursts of energy. Um, Very intense, honestly. Amplitude 53. Heading towards the 18th, during the 18th, we have this band right here at wave 4, it's around 24 hertz, or mode 4, I should say. And we do have some of these bands that are horizontal, not vertical, which is, again, we normally get vertical spikes, but now we got this horizontal band. This is sustained, and of course, it's horizontal, which normally we don't have a lot of horizontal, you know, activity, but specifically at mode 3, we don't really have that. So we will have it usually around 4 to 8 hertz and stuff like that, 12 hertz, but we don't normally get a band like this. So this is definitely something interesting and definitely picking up in different areas. So some other frequency, something else, I should say, is potentially disrupting it, whether that's some sort of tune up, a change in the frequency, or of course, just something else getting picked up and bothered. Because as you can see, we see the change in amplitude 4 where it starts to really pick up. So obviously, amplitude 1, this one's 2, 3 red, 4, this is where the amplitude 4 is the one that is really spiking up and really changing. So we're definitely noticing a shift right here. This is definitely something more different. So what we have going on the spectrogram is all the amplitudes, all the frequency and quality, everything kind of combined. But as you can see, this is definitely something we don't normally see. And when we look at the quality, really freaking high. Quality 2 shot up to 70, I think. It's hard to see because you have this SOS in the way, but it looked like it may have hit 70, if not 74. So when we take a look at the numbers, 43 on the amplitude, a 40 on amplitude 2, 74 on quality 2. That is dark red. That is super intense. So we're definitely noticing some shifts here on the Schumann resonance. This is very intense energy right now. So there's been quite a bit of symptoms. Like for me, there's been like zero appetite, like not hungry, not maybe really thirsty, but not hungry, not thirsty when I woke up. Might be feeling off. You're feeling the abdominal region, stomach region, or the head. You might be feeling it. I'm not gonna lie, man. These are some wild symptoms. Actually, starting to feel something. Been a while. Maybe I'm a little out of tune. My mind's been like so. Ooh. Solar density has gone up. KP was at a 1, now it's at a 3 plus. Nothing significant. Solar winds have been picking up. Now we're starting to get moderately high solar winds. Aurora is starting to be shown in some high latitude regions right now. And yes, the interplanetary magnetic field slightly south actually been like that for quite some time. Um, Solar wind picking up, solar density. We were in red, hitting 40 parts CM3. So definitely getting towards high density. Our solar wind density has been quite high, up and down. Right now, it's been quite calm. but we were getting hit with quite a bit though, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more. So flare activities have been calm. We have only one sunspot region. It's got a good size on it and 16 sunspots. Fair chance for an X class and an M class. This is one massive coronal hole still facing us. Really, this has been over 24 hours. This coronal hole has been facing us since the 15th. So we're looking at nearly what's the 18th, so about 36, maybe 36 hours, around 24 to 30, 24 to wait, 3 days, right? So 48, my bad, to 72 hours, I think. That's insane. Still facing us, right? This is still in us. This is still bombarding us with solar winds. However, maybe because it's more northern, maybe the solar wind didn't hit us as much. Even though we are seeing some stuff, might take a while. Solar wind density from coronal holes doesn't hit as fast and land as fast as CMEs. CMEs are a really quick burst. Boom, boom, boom. CMEs are super quick, and depending on the size of the CMEs, they can land here in less than 24 hours. Solar wind density is a lot slower, so it might take some time. Overall, I think that's probably going to conclude, other than the fact that we do have a new coronal hole that's forming up. So, yeah. And I think in a week or so, not even, we might have that wave of sunspots that might be, making its way through. Overall, a lot of activity, and we broke it down. That new moon this new moon is huge. This is bringing up new energies, really trying to help shed anything of the past. So I've been incredibly feisty. All right. So if you've been feeling like that, yeah, it's that time again. This new moon is probably the craziest new moon of the year for me. This has really just been like this. People have been ramped up. People have been more angrier on the roads. People have been more feisty. So this is a transformative period. Everything that comes up, see it, learn it, transform it, let it go. Right? We gotta really work on that subconscious mind. And the collective, oh boy, that's what they need to do. They gotta work on that. Everybody gotta get to work, man. So this is huge. A lot of crazy activity. You might be feeling something off. You might be feeling really energized. Whatever it is, that's what you're feeling. And yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans going on right now. Again, could be some tech malfunctions on the Schumann Resonance, but regardless, the new moon is really taking things to a new level. I hope this video helps you out. If you guys want bigger breakdowns on astrology, we're going to be doing streams on the weekend, so we'll break things down a lot more. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.